always get worse before they get better. Well, the feathers in my pillow only seem to get wetter. Pushed so far that I've slept in my car, but my kids were safe.
Come on.
Disappeared into thin air to snatch any job so that we could be straight. Looking beyond the clear skies in hopes of catching a glimpse of God's eye as confirmation that he sees me. Turn my grind up on high because my children need me. I would only eat one time a day, while the other 23.5 hours I'd pray that God would show me the way, minus the detours. Drive to the seashores to make sure I hear him clear, because my fear is that I misunderstand his direction again. That I don't go left when I'm supposed to go right. Seeking a job by day, going to school at night, had to fight with financial aid to aid me with the expense, but ended up giving them my entire check from unemployment, and of course all this is the devil's enjoyment. See, he plays bullshit games like set her back again, and maybe this time she'll go insane, or maybe even look at herself as to blame. But the best thing about cloudy skies and scattered rain is that I always have the sun to look forward to, because he shows up every single time that I cry. Saying, don't you know that you are still the apple of my eye? But I'm still trying to figure out why Satan always chooses me to pick a fight. And he says, well, that's because he knows that I'm about to elevate you to new heights, and I own your birthright. So it's important that you know that I still exist, that I'm still in the midst, and that you are still on my list to get in these gates. So don't let your worldly trouble shake your faith. I'm trying my best to keep my head above water, while staying loyal to God as his faithful daughter. Got a few quarters at the bottom of my purse if I just shake and lean it to the left.
Come on, sis.
And some would say that secrets like these were best kept under wraps, but I felt so strongly about this poem that I typed it in all caps, and I know I'll be fine. As long as I don't allow the devil to trick me out my mind, like making me believe ain't no way out. And that somewhere along the lines that I don't begin to doubt. So I go to my father's house to pray, cry, and shout. And if only the people around me knew what my praise was about, struggling and unemployed. And I get annoyed when people assumed I was home shooting the breeze, when I was actually at home writing poems like these. This goes out to folk like me who don't have what they want but got what they need. I thank God for the wisdom of knowing that I am kept, for him staying closer to me than my next breath. And when the day comes that I am faced with death, I want my story told not on how I live, but how I did everything in my power to create a better life for me and my children before I left.
Come on.
Thank y'all.
Oh, God, I love this woman.
Okay, so the new shot. All right, come look at the new shot.
It's all good, man.
Well, this is the shot too.
It's all good.
This is the shot too. So we'll come out, do the artist, and then we'll come at the end of it, zoom back into.
Oh, that's what's up. That's hot.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's do the interviews. Who want to go next to the interview?
Come on, you get behind out.
Come on, Rick. Huh?
So I won't have to worry about this.
Oh, baby. She about to do the interview now. She said she about to do the interviews.
And then y'all want to go over? Yeah, bro, I got it.
See, I just stumbled right there. You seen I leaning back? I don't know, baby.
This is a big ass speed right here, bro.
All right.
Oh my God.
Tell the people who you are and where you from.
My name is Red Storm, and I'm from Chicago.
And is this your first, or is this your second Tamika Festival, or third, or fourth?
It's my first, really.
This your first?
Yes.
And how has your experience been?
Oh, it's great. Kicking it with my peoples. It's love. It's home. It's, peoples. You know how that goes when you with your peoples. You know?
All right. So, how long have you been doing spoken word?
I've been doing spoken word for, about 17, 18 years, but really, on stage and publicly, just about 10 years now.
And what does spoken word mean to you?
Redemption. Life. You know what I mean? Life after life.
How so, brother?
I mean,
tell people a little bit about your story. A little bit.
Well, redemption. Life after life, Gave me life after death. You know what I mean? So, I found my way through prison cells, doing the same thing that you just saw me do on camera. through a cell, through some bars. So the people upstairs, it's a long gallery, man. There's people all the way down there, above us, up under us, and I learned how to project my voice through them bars. You know what I mean? So everybody can hear me spit my words, and you know, it turned into, you know, these cats with 65, 70 years, they done killed 3 people. And they was like, man, I like that. Can I send that to my mama? I feel like that. You know, I want to, you know what I mean, tell that to my mama. I'm sorry. And I say, yeah, $2. $2.
Yeah.
So then, the officers started coming, because everybody see me, everybody hear me. The officers started coming. And them white folks, they coming, man, my mama's birthday. They slide me a little Hallmark card. Could you write something on there? And with the card, they slide in the back of Newport. So I got the white folks, and I got the killers.
The white folks and the killers.
And the killers. That's when I really found out I had something. So, you know, that's when it all changed.
Right then. And tell the people some of the stuff that you've done and where you can be seen and contacted.
I don't like tooting my own horn. It's hard to remember all that stuff and get bunched
Nigga,
up together.
try to put it together,
get
put it
bunched up
together, put it
but
together.
HBO's Death Row 2 seasons, 4, 5, and 6. I did 10 shows with Mike Epps, a lot of shows with Charlie Murphy, the Linus Voters' Rights March with Jesse Jackson. I've done Michael Basin show. I've done Nas, Rick Ross, Lil Flip. You dig? Just all the whole genre of things, but the main thing I do is for my niggas that still smoking coke, that still fucking with them hard narcotics, and still running in and out of jail. There is life after narcotics. There is life after prison term. You can make it back. You know what I mean? Just, you know, find you another route. So,
Twitter, Facebook, Sheriff,
we're
website.
dead, I think. You still going?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
I don't know, the camera
What
just
happened?
looked
Oh
at
yeah, it did. Nah, I'm still on you. Yeah, I mean I
the camera
changed it.
just looked
to
like
see
it
you.
ain't pointing at me, no.
Oh nah, you all in it, bro.
Okay, okay. Twitter. At Red Storm Chicago. Y'all can see it all in there. Tamika Fest. Don't let Tamika cut all this. Don't let my past see
Tell
I'm
who your
messing
past
with Corey
is,
Brooks.
Tell who your
No,
past is,
hold on.
though.
Let me straighten up.
Yeah, okay, go
Before I
ahead.
talk about Corey Brooks, I got to straighten up. Okay, hold up. Am I good?
Yeah.
New Beginnings Church out of Chicago. My pastor, Corey Brooks. We are doing big things in Chicago. They got an addition out here, New Beginnings Church. It's out here in Georgia. It's a little ways from Atlanta, but they also have an addition out here. Tyler Perry happened to be the one that helped him out a lot and got him $100,000 to him to get him off his roof and finish his campaign. But at the same time, he started another movement and fundraising event where he walking from New York all the way across the country to California to raise the money to turn 66 and King Drive into something else, you know, something else for the people that's about stopping the violence and ceasefire in Chicago. I don't know about Atlanta, but a lot of stuff go down in Chicago. So mainly, when it all break down, we all kicking it at the Tamika Fest, but Red Storm personally is about stopping the recidivism in jail and stopping the senseless killings. And through my poetry, maybe they can see another route that they can find something else to do instead of being, you know, they don't give you no gold watches when you retire at the game. They don't give you no pension or none of that, nigga. Didn't nobody come to my house and ask me how the hell my family was doing when I did them 13 years. And you just was sleeping here. My mama was just feeding you, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And once I was gone, didn't it? So, you know, that's who I'm for.
Well, thank you, Redhead. Teresa, you want to go up next?
Yeah.
I know you got to go.
Look at her face.
Come on. I know, right? Me.
Hi, I'm Slack.
So much man.
So it's just like this, like if it, you know, like you trying to when you talk this out of your face, looking at them and then looking over here.
You got it right.
Does that make sense?
So can I do
Don't
how?
do it. No, you can't lean back. I'm sorry, you're not done yet. Okay, well, you sitting there and just
Somebody
scoot
send
over a
for
little
some
bit.
rap. Nigga, you send for some rap.
Game on.
You're right, it don't look like that camera pointing that shit over here.
Right. Yeah, it's getting
Because it's getting 1036, it's getting the whole shot, and then he's zooming in on 1036. That's what he's doing. So he getting all of this. That's why he had me move up, so he could get me.
Y'all need to just
He
let
getting
that
all
man
of
do
that.
his job.
That nigga said the camera off.
Hold on, let me switch the tape, man.
He gonna switch tape, people.
God damn.
Hey, we need some more food.
Some more food. Nigga, this shit supposed to be over at 4 o'clock. Niggas be back in to just eat all day long.
Check out what my kid just told me. After cooking all that fucking food, him, Malachi, ain't eat shit.
That's because they chose to play instead of feeding.
Yeah, I still gotta feed their ass.
Oh shit.